Alright, how's it going? Alright, we've got another one of these boxes that we're going to open up now. Alright. Somewhere. So this is box 6. No, 5. It's box 5. I've got 5 more after this to go too, so not bad. Hey, so shout out to everyone in Indonesia and the Philippines. Thank you for watching the channel. I've been thinking about it. I'm not sure. Is it difficult to get this kind of product out there? I'm thinking it probably is. It might or might not be. I don't know. But I'm thinking about making some videos that can teach you how to buy this stuff cheap online. And not by cheap, I mean using coupons and codes and e-commerce arbitrage. So, anyway. Because I know the cost of everything over there is different than here. But you can still get into this market. You just need to figure out how to get in at the right price. Alright, let's see. So, we got rookie card, normal card. We got a VIP card. We got Cooper Pratt. There you go, Cooper Pratt. That's the kind of stuff you want, like this. So, oh, there we go. That was a good pull to start. Alright, let's see now. Yep. Got another refractor. Got this guy. So when you're buying Bowmans, you want to buy Bowman Chrome. Because that's the deck that has the Bowman first. So when Bowman first releases a player's card, this is the right one that you go to. So this one, Higgins Smith, is just a refractor. Doesn't say first, so it's not as special as the other one. But then again, sometimes these firsts aren't that great either because the players, they only made it so far in the major leagues. So it all depends. See, I'm not really going from the game standpoint on the cards. I'm going more or less on the inherent value of investing in them. And that comes with some sports knowledge, but I'm not like going crazy about ops or anything else like that. You know, obviously, you can kind of get an idea on how a player's performing and that kind of thing from those metrics, but it's not really, how do you say? It's not really worth doing that because, it's either you see them playing well and they're doing well, or they're simply just not. Some of those metrics, they could be a great outfielder, and they could be a great infield, could be an excellent shortstop, but they might just not have the hitting skills. Because baseball, in essence, is a defensive game. It's not about going out and playing offense. It's more about keeping the other team from scoring, from rounding the bases. And if you can stop them by striking them out, great. That's easy to do in the beginning. But, if you can't do that, then you have to play the ball in the field. And if you can't do that, then if you're reduced to only playing offensively, you better be hitting a home run every single time. We got a Dylan Cruz rookie. Now, this is a good card. Now, I know for a fact this is a good card. Right there. Why do I keep on getting like this thing on the screen. No, it's gotta be something. It's gotta be one of the lights. Anyway, yeah, Dylan Cruz is one of the big chase cards in this in this year's series. So you actually want, this one is like the one that you want. And I mean, I'm obviously going to pull good stuff because I bought so many of these. It's not like I'm just like pulling from one or two or three packs, wondering how it's going to go. I bought enough volume to where it's interesting. So, you know, there's always that. Not everyone's going to do that. But as far as like YouTube, oh, this is cool. Generally, these cards that have like a purple design on them are limited runs. Yes, it is. I can see it now. 109 out of 199. So, Druw Jones, Arizona Diamondbacks. So, this is a real chase card. It's, yeah, limited print run. Alright, well, I think that this box is turning out to be is shaping up to be something. That's for sure. Here, I'm going to start using these top loaders because God forbid I go and I break these things because I'm rushing. We got Dylan Cruz and that guy in the same pack. I don't know. Do you guys like this format better, or do you like the shorts format? Because I can't tell. Dylan Cruz. We got this guy. So what I think I am going to end up doing is just alternating between doing single packs and doing full boxes. This is a full box, for example. Single packs are just going to be YouTube shorts, and they go quickly. So, yeah. So let's talk about like some things that will actually add value to you and not just me talking about how awesome my cards are. You know? So, well, let's just get a couple of these out of the way. All right, so we got two more. We got one more rookie that is Sammy Sato. Yeah, so okay. Not too crazy, not too crazy. All right, yeah. So these are Bowman Chrome. What you want to do is you want to get these mega boxes. The mega box. These are about $50 US. You can buy them online, and what people do is they'll buy them and they'll resell them for even more. And in my opinion, you know, that is a good business because it's sealed product, and you aren't going to have an issue with reselling it for the same season or even the next year for that matter. And Bowman basically only makes a limited number of these for retail and then also for hobbyists. So for hobbyists, they have like $300 packs. I think they're called jumbo boxes. I haven't gotten into that yet because honestly, at the volume that I rip these out, if I ripped 10 jumbo boxes, that would cost me $3,000 US. And I don't care how rich you are, $3,000 is still $3,000, okay? That's still money. And to do that for cards, that starts to get a little bit crazy. But yeah, you'll definitely pull a lot of nice stuff out of that. But it will definitely be expensive, and you better be ready to send it in to get graded, because you're going to get some nice stuff. So, alright, what was I going to say before this? I was saying how you can get into this stuff. Well, if you're like in a foreign country like Indonesia, well, Indonesia is a region. Paulino Santana, top 100. Boom. Not numbered, not that rare. Okay, cool. If you're like if you're in a foreign country like in the Philippines, order these online, and you'll probably be one of the few people in your country who actually has them. So the price can be like crazy if you sell to like some rich people, like really crazy pricing. So it's like, it really all just depends on your region and your location. Like if I were to bring all this stuff over to like Europe and I found a collector who's like really into this stuff, they would pay crazy money for it. Although on the other hand, they would try to negotiate me down and say, oh, these are Swedish prices, which is just nonsense. I don't like to play that game. Yeah, in Europe, depending on what people's interests are and who they are, they might pay crazy money for stuff. There, Jared Sundstrom and Jahir Ho. So yeah, these things would be like decent to buy to resell. But then, what like I said, you need to use coupons and some e-commerce arbitrage stuff in order to make some money. And in my opinion, you go with like one of those mega boxes because they have guaranteed 10 chrome in here. While each one of these packs, 6 of them are in here. Each one of those usually has 3 chrome. And then some of them are worth something, some of them are not. Pokemon cards are similar. They all generally follow. What am I doing? They all generally follow the same thing. So yeah, I guess if everyone's going to start following baseball around the world, and starts buying these cards as an investment, that adds like what, another easy 500 million people into the market, and then there's suddenly a huge hype for it in those countries, and people start playing the sport. I don't know. That would be a way of doing things. And I know that there are international teams. It's just, it hasn't caught on as big yet. Over the years, probably it will. I know soccer, football is huge. Any hooligans out there? Leave your comments below. Want to hear some crazy stuff? All right. Yeah. So anything I'm putting up there is like not great. Everything down here is rookies. So this was a pretty a lot of bubble gum. So this is only Slade Caldwell and Andrew Painter. Got a Bowman first, and then just regular Chrome. Let's see. I've got some, I've got a whole bunch of my base set and first edition Pokemon cards next to me. And those, you know what, let's just do a crossover here quickly. Let's just show you a couple things. Alright, so for example, you know, we got this guy right here. Shadowless, Hollow. It would probably be grade like PSA 8 or something. Gengar, first edition, Hollow, US. I'm like trying to find the thing. We got Blastoise, base set. And we got this guy, of course, base set. So yeah, I collect all kinds of stuff. But these are some of my best cards. I just kind of like to look at them. Those three probably cost me a total of around, what, 300 for the Charizard, 200 for the, 200 for the Blastoise, 300, so 800 plus another two, yeah, about $1,000 for those 4 cards. So, yeah, they're not cheap, but I like them. Someday maybe they're worth $1 million, I don't know. Someday maybe they're worth nothing. Who cares? I still like them. I've never sold a Pokemon card before. I've only sold baseball cards, and only recently. Normally what I do is I hold on to stuff, and my business model is to focus on the advertising aspect. So yeah, that's kind of like what I do. We kind of do things, you know. Alright, we got another one here. This is pack 5 out of 6. I hope I did not just... so, we got Ellie De La Cruz, but it's average. Sedan Reflex, Henderson. And we've got this loading thing again. This is who? Cantera. That's not bad. Rookie card, obviously. Brainless loading. Oh, come on. Got Will Simpson. Why do they have this guy upside down? Will Simpson. Insert. Now finally we got, let's see, this guy. Matt Wilkinson. Bowman's first Chrome. So kind of a rookie-ish. Kind of decent. Then you got another rookie, Sasaki. Yeah. We'll see what happens with this guy. What I hate are people who just like, I don't know. They like hype up and talk about all the card stuff. You know, like hype up the card pull. And that's so annoying. So I'm trying to also teach stuff at the same time, but then of course I just get like, you know. What I should do is I should go on TikTok or go on something, something, and do card pulls. Doing that, engaging audience live with crazy stuff. The reason why I'm opting to do video with YouTube is because if you do TikTok before you have YouTube set up with a lot of content, you're just throwing away your stuff. Because then you also have to record your live in order to capture the content. So everything should be about capturing the content. I know why this Matt Wilkinson thing is more popular. And hold on, I'm gonna go and look at something again. I don't know. I have that one purple refractor over there, and I can't tell if it's numbered or not. I have like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of refractors. Don't even know what to do with them right now. There, we got Jacob Wilson, Rockstar Rookie. Cool. Yeah, sometimes I just throw stuff without thinking. Alright, cool. So, Jonathan Long, Bowman's first. And then Owen Wild, Bowman's first. And more rookie. So, each one of these, I don't know, they're like $1 or 50 cents, something like that. Some of them probably more. But I would sell these things bulk to someone, and they can figure out what they want to, what they want to do with it. But right now, that finishes up our deck, our pack, or whatever you want to call it. So we got 5 more, so we're halfway through my inventory. Which is like, wow. This is not a small amount. And what the worst part is now, I am now backlogged on 60 valuable cards, because I need to figure out what their price is, actually, whether or not they're good to keep, if I should sell them or if I should not sell them. It becomes a thing where I'm just like keeping so much product that I need to offload it. And I also want to defray the cost of pack purchases in the first place. So of course there's that. So yeah. Also, feel free to tell me what else you want me to start collecting as well, because some of this stuff could actually be worth a ton later. And I'm always open to new ideas with stuff like this. So still no super refractor, and I still have not ran into any Jack Winklers. I am looking for Jack Winkler in here. Now let's actually go through some of these and see if there is one. Say Altuve, Vladimir Guerrero, Golden Islands. Nope. 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 Can't see anything in here. So, yeah, there we go. We'll have to just keep an eye out. So hopefully out of these 5 packs that I have left, maybe we'll pull something good like a super refractor, but I mean, chances are nah. Nah, not a chance. Maybe another auto, probably another autograph, you know. But you know, we'll see. We'll definitely see. So everyone, you know, thank you for your time. Hit like and subscribe. If you have any questions about stuff, honestly, it's easier to actually message or email me if you have a question about how to get into collecting or some stuff. And it just doesn't mean baseball. It could be Pokemon. It could be Yu-Gi-Oh! It could be Magic cards, whatever. I currently don't have any. Well, I do have some Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards, but not here with me in this apartment. I have them at the other place, and then I have more at another place. That's the problem. You end up, this stuff just starts getting spread out. Like it gets crazy. This is why I like doing digital content instead. It's with my phone, and then it works, you know. So, you know, that being said, yeah, just shoot some comments down there, shoot me an email, and, you know, see what we can do. All right, people, have a great night.